3-year-old was in the car with their pants down and their diaper off. The parents said they briefly left their 2 children in the car while they retrieved items from their apartment. When they returned, they found Bidingwa leaning on the back of the car with his genitals exposed. Police said Bidingwa eventually admitted that he planned to rape the child. He was arrested and taken to the Warren County Detention Center, charged with first-degree attempted rape. Bidingwa appeared in court for arraignment today. The investigation is ongoing.
Hey, bro, come on now, dog. Come on, man.
You'll go to prison for the rest of your life. That means you'll die there. That's what I'm tempted to do.
I sentence you to life in prison. 114 stab wounds, 49 defensive wounds, 35 wounds to the head and neck, 29 to the back and shoulder, and 6 fatal wounds. This court has reviewed and seen more than its fair share of autopsy photos. The autopsy photos in this particular case were particularly difficult. The 49 defensive wounds indicate that Tristan Bailey was conscious, she was aware, and that she was doing everything she could to fend off this attack. She suffered a painful, horrifying death from someone that she trusted. Her screams were most likely stifled by her own suffocating lungs. He lured her into a secluded place in the woods near his home, a person that she trusted, and he led her there under false pretenses.
Some people are really fucking stupid.
A girl cried in court and begged the judge to re-sentence her stepfather. She told the judge that one day 3 years ago, her stepfather brutally murdered her 8-year-old brother, Kendrick Lee, and then left him at home before letting her and her 2 remaining brothers go on with their lives again. The girl said her stepfather often locked her and her 2 brothers in their bedroom and barred them from the kitchen, where they often heard their brothers' cries of pain, until one time she snuck into the kitchen in the middle of the night while her stepfather was asleep, only to find Kendrick motionless under a yellow blanket. And after realizing that her brother had stopped breathing, she immediately texted her mother for help, but received no response. Her 2 remaining younger brothers' brother also testified in court and witnessed the brutal torture Kendrick suffered at the hands of his stepfather. They described how their stepfather beat Kendrick with his fists and feet, and even with the children's toy airplanes and many dolls, until he lay unresponsive.
Be alright, nigga. You tough, right?
This is the moment a woman plows into her boyfriend, riding his bicycle after learning he is HIV positive. It all started at a nearby park, where 44-year-old Misty Wilkie and her boyfriend, Joseph Valva, were engaged in a heated argument after he told her he was positive and began to laugh at her. At some point, he hopped on his bike and fled the scene, but then for some reason circled back to the park, and this is when Misty struck. He flies into the air and lands face down on the pavement. Joseph eventually gets on his feet, but soon after stumbles back to the ground. He was later treated for a fractured vertebrae in his back and received staples for a head injury. Although Misty claimed that she didn't mean to hit him, and that she was angry and when she drove off didn't realize she hit someone until he bounced off her car, she was sentenced to 6.5 years in jail for aggravated assault. At the time of the crime, Misty was treated for a laceration on her arm caused by Joseph swinging a pocket knife at her, but it's unclear if he faced any consequences.
We were not speeding. What do you not understand?
You know what the speed limit is?
Yes, it's 55. We were going 60.
Okay.
It's not my problem that she wanted to be a dumb bitch and try to beat us. Okay. That's not my problem. Okay. You placing me under arrest for something that we did not do.
So here's what is going to happen.
No, I'm not. Okay. You're not placing me under arrest or anything.
Okay. Sorry.
Yes. Baby, I love you. I love all of you guys. Please, baby, I love you guys. I love all you guys.
Let's go put our outfit.
I love you, Mom. Yep. Yeah, and yes, they did use force, and I was not resisting.
So, miss, what we'll do is we'll take a statement from you and everything you said
Can you take me out of these, please?
when we get back to our station, okay?
Love you guys.
Can you, Jay, you want to pat her down quick?
I don't have anything.
I know, I gotta make sure though.
There's nothing in my ass. I need to got my drawers off.
Just listen.
I need to got no f***ing drawers off.
My coochie stank.
A lot of shit pissed me off. Like we got people crashing out. I don't understand. I really don't. Like you got your whole life ahead of you. You know what I'm saying? You throw your life away over a relationship, over emotions. Number one thing is you have to control your emotions. And anybody that's trying to teach you any development is going to tell you the same thing. You have to be able to control your emotions. Yes, I'm angry little dude, but do you understand? I control the anger and use it to my advantage. You know what I'm saying? So as much as people ha- go through anger and go through all these emotions, you're going to go through these emotions because it's just a regular part of life. But you're going to have to control your emotions. You know what I'm saying? We don't want to see people end up in jail for life, dead on the sidewalk, in predicaments or being injured that it might be, you know, cause you to be handicapped or anything like that. So we just want to see people being more healthy and taking proper steps. Therapy is a way to talk things out with people and maybe easier to cope with certain things as you're talking to your therapist. So we want to see people actually doing more constructive things as far as, maybe working out or writing something in a book or studying some things, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to see men or women taking their anger out on people like this and end up in the clinker, you know what I'm saying? Ended up with a messed up life when you just have a beautiful one in front of you, you just didn't know what to do with it. Take your emotions and do something positive with it. Go hit the gym. Go study something. Go read a book. You know what I'm saying? Just to pass some time. Go read to sharpen your brain. You know what I'm saying? There's plenty of things. Go help out the kids. Go help out the youth. Go help out the homeless. Go help out the old people in the old people shelter. What's that called again? Senior citizen home. You know what I'm saying? So go do that. And stop being so down on yourself about little ass situations in life that you can't control. Go to the homeless shelter and you'll see how many people can't control um, their situation. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people be in wheelchairs or in a mental state where they can't think past go. You know what I'm saying? So be happy that you have these different mental faculties that other people don't. You know what I'm saying? People will snap and risk their whole life and throw it away over relationships that were temporary. You know what I'm saying? I'll tell you this, most things in life are temporary, you know what I'm saying? So enjoy it. Life is temporary. Life is so short. So be able to enjoy it. If you're around somebody that's toxic and you're not able to enjoy it, get away from them. You know what I'm saying? Go somewhere else. I don't know what to tell you, but sitting there enduring the torture every day isn't going to be good for your mental, and you might end up lashing out like one of these people. So I don't want to see none of this type of stuff going on in my community. You know what I'm saying? And if you're part of the angry little dude community, we control our anger here. You know what I'm saying? As much as you might think that we're just mad and we're taking out all our anger on people, no. We control the anger and put it in its proper place. That's the only point of having the anger in front of little dude, right? I'm angry and pissed off about a whole lot of shit, but we do not take out our anger on people that don't deserve. All right. Most of the time, you can do something that's going to be more constructive with your anger than taking it out on anybody. You know what I'm saying? Most of the time, it's dead ears. They're not listening. You talk to a brick wall. We know this. That's why we do more stuff more constructive with our emotions. We're looking for emotional content, but we're not gonna use it against anybody in a harmful manner. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, man. Silence acceptance, and we ain't having it. Like, comment, subscribe.